Coming to you live from Southern California, the show presents the National League Division Series. It's the San Diego Padres taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Just about set to go now. And getting to start, Shohei Ohtani.
Just electric stuff, Moog, and that fastball is no joke. He can move it around the zone, and it's not uncommon to see him pile up a decent amount of strikeouts throughout the game. He's the type of guy that allows the entire team to wake up feeling confident, knowing he's taking the mound.
Fair ball. So digging in, Jackson Merrill. That finds the mark on the inside corner. Merrill, a former All-Star, batting second in today's lineup, a former first-round pick in 2021. Sets him down looking. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. So man aboard, one down, and it's Tatis at the plate. Misses the sweeper. Fernando Tatis Jr. signed by the White Sox 2015 for $700,000. And then eventually moved in the James Shields trade in June of 2016. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Ramon Laureano at the plate now. That's ball one. Popped in the air. Left field, and that'll fall for a base hit. And now 2 aboard. And now Tyler Soderstrom. Swing and a ground ball. Betts whips it to first. And that is that. Padres leave a pair. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. This is the National League Division Series on the show. And we're back. And on the hill, Joe Musgrove. What should we keep an eye on here?
The spin rate on the curveball is incredible. Hitters know they're going to see a lot of them today. Stay back, be patient, and hit the ball the other way.
Here's a big power threat. Shohei Ohtani. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone?
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential. That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That one ripped. That's down. One hops off the wall. And he's into second with nobody out.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now a check on him at second. Back safely. And now, Ha-Seong Kim. And a bunt towards third. Bare hands it. Tough play. Nicely done for the out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And next for L.A., Freddie Freeman. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
The crowd here has been fired up even before the first pitch for this series, and they'll go crazy right here if they can take an early first-inning lead.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
This would be huge right here if they could get on the board and be the first ones to score in this one with the home field advantage. Get that crowd behind you and just intimidate the opposition a little bit more.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. And there's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Muncy hits one in the air. Merrill under it. Nabs it. And the inning is game one of the division series. And now the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn.
Counts 1-0.
Ohtani winds and deals. Let's talk about great individual postseasons. One that really sticks out to me is Ricky Anderson in 1989. He hit .441 with 3 homers and 11 stolen bases, leading Oakland to a World Series championship. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Man, when I think about great postseason performances, hard to top Carlos Beltran in 2004. 8 homers and 6 steals in 12 games with the Houston Astros. He didn't even get to play in the World Series that year. Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the zone. That's a stone-cold tape.
O'Hearn aboard here at first with nobody out. On the ground to third. And it gets by him. Now second and third and nobody out.
Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And fouled off. 2 in scoring position. Nobody out here in game 1 of the NLDS. Foul ball still 0-2.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98.
And a swing and a miss. And that is a big first out.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Will Wagner in the box now. Takes strike 1. Second and third, 1 away. Here at the top of the second. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. 1 runs in there safely. It's 2-0.
Oh, that's a lonely feeling for an outfielder. The read wasn't great.
And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the...
This is for the Dodgers, number 70, Justin Robles.
It's Xander Bogaerts now. Runner on the go. Swinging a ground ball up the middle to first. No chance of the double play with the runner in motion. Jackson Merrill, the next to hit. Swinging a foul out of play. Hit in the air, left field. That's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the second. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Mike Trout. That one fouled off.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he...
Now a dive at short, fires to first, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single.
The effort from both players involved in this play just really stands out to me. I mean, you got the diving stop at short, which was outstanding, and how can you not love the hustle flying down the line? That's just great baseball at an extremely high level.
Teoscar Hernandez, the next to hit, takes outside. And there's a foul ball. Trout gets his lead at first with nobody out. And now 2 balls and a strike.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 1 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath a little bit and popped it up.
The batter now will be Will Smith. Throw to first, and diving back is Trout. Maybe a 2-ball, 5. The throw to second is offline. The throw won't get there in time, and they can't get the out.
Batting 8.
First and second, one out. Betts now at the plate. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And there's 2 down. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pages. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And a foul ball. Pages recently taking home Player of the Month honors.
And what a show he put on last month, Boog. Really impressive work at the dish, and I'm sure his teammates and the coaching staff appreciate it.
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Dodgers strand. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. That one misses. Ball 1. That one drilled left field, ranging back onto the track, and he makes the catch. Laureano comes up to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. There's the strike. Next offering is fouled back. 1 out, bases empty. Struck him out without a swing. Fastball at the letters, throws him for strike 3. So now here's the DH, Tyler Soderstrom. And the first offering is not close. Right through there for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Hit in the air, center field. Pages makes the play, and it's out, number 3. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Now it's the DH, Shohei Ohtani. Musgrove back to work. And a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Pitch misses, and that is ball 1. Swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
In the air to left center. Laureano makes the play, and there's 1 down. Hesung Kim will hit next. He's 0 for 1. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now that
and here's Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman.
The hit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
Here's a 1-1. And a foul ball. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. Man at first, 1 away. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Comes a 2-2. There goes the runner. Throw to second, and he's safe.
Now batting, third baseman, Max.
Here comes Max Muncy. Fly to center his first time. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Laureano sizes this one up, brings it in, And that's the inning. One left for LA. Back here at Dodger Stadium. New inning getting started. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Swinging a foul straight back. O'Hearn, 31 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Up and in, and it's 1-2. And right back to the mound. The throw to first. One up, one down. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. And the slider just misses. Cronenworth, a 7th-round pick by the Rays in 2015 out of the University of Michigan, where he was a two-way guy. And in fact, the Rays used him that way. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. He swings and fouls one off. Base is empty, one away here in game 1 of the NLDS. What a stop to first, and very nicely done for the out. 2 outs, base is empty, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Freddie Fermin just missed.
Nope, that's inside.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
In the air, left field. He's got it, and that's the 3rd out. Back here in LA, here's Trout.
Right fielder, Mike Trout.
Out to short, Bogarts. One up, one down. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. First time up was a pop out. Fought off foul. The Dodgers trailing by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That's outside. And 1-1. Next offering is fouled back. That one misses. Yeah, that's ball 2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
That one not close. And now it's 3-2. And there's ball 4. Runner on at first with one gone. And here's the catcher, Will Smith. He's 0 for 1. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you can have a really good day out there on the mound.
Checks over to first, back safely. The next pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. And the righty deals. Liner, base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Hit on the ground might be 2. There's 1. And that's 2.
Got the batter to hit it exactly where he wanted. That textbook 6-4-3 double play, gets out of the jam and back in the dugout.
Game 1 of the division series. Stepping in for San Diego, Will Wagner. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1. Swing and a ball popped in the air, and that will drop foul. Here's a 1-1. And it's fouled away. On the ground right side. Tosses to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. So the lineup flips over. Up now the Padre leadoff man, Xander Bogaerts. There's a strike. The shortstop takes the ball. Right through there for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away here in game 1 of the NLDS. This to center field. Pages coming on. Makes the grab after a long run. Out number 2. Merrill in the box again. Takes the strike. And that one fouled off. And a breaking ball misses outside. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Base hit. And they have their first base runner since the 2nd inning. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. And that misses. 1-0. In the air, center field, Pages. Has this one sized up. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. 1 left for Sam. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pages. Musgrove back to work. And that one fouled off.
You know, these Dodgers looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
He's got it. 1 down.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Ohtani in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate.
Ball 2.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
Just off the outside edge.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
I got 3 and 2.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3 and 2. The Padres up by 2. Last half of inning number 5. Stays alive. Ripped on a line. Tatis makes the grab. 2 away. Now it's the second baseman, Ha-Seong Kim. 1 for 2. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, great stop. And that's a base hit despite a great defensive effort.
Up next,
So now it's Freddie Freeman. 0 for 2 in this one. Move to first. And he dives back in safely.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Here's the pitch. Run around the go. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Out there. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Now the left fielder, Ramon Laureano. Ball 1 there.
Ball 1.
Strike on the outside corner. And it's 1-1. And that's downstairs and outside. Fastball for a strike. This one popped up. Squeezes it, and there's 1 down. And next is the designated hitter, Tyler Soderstrom. Pitches in there, and that's strike 1.
0-1 for count.
Back to right. Trout grabs it on the run.
Lefties can definitely be a little pull happy up there, especially with pitches that they see pretty well. That was a good example. He hooked an outside pitch, hit that ball in the air to right, just not with much authority.
Right through there for a strike.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
And makes the grab. And that is that. Nothing across here this half. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
Muncy up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. Swung on, belted. Merrill on the move, heading back. And he brings it into the warning track.
Now batting, the right fielder, Mike Trout.
Pretty impressive lineup. Mike Trout hitting this far down to the order. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. 2 down. And now Teoscar Hernandez. Hard hit left side. To second, there's Cronenworth. That ends the frame. Fastball for a strike.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Cracks his bat and pops him up. And a foul ball. Close one, doesn't get the call. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count. On the inside corner for called strike 3.
Well, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
Fermin stands in here. Leaves that one off the inside. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the late stages of game 1. Next pitch misses. 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. That's out to center field. Kim drops into the glove. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Will Wagner getting ready to hit. Late swing, foul to the left. Foul ball.
It's been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 could give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game with the few outs that they have left.
Line drive and makes the play, and that's out number 3. Nothing doing there for the Friars. They're up 2-0. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Robert Suarez.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Hit hard on the ground is short. On to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Here's Mookie now.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
One down, base is empty. Just missed. Activity in the bullpen for San Diego. Mason Miller getting loose out there. Hader warming up as well. Out to short. Fires over to first. And a couple of quick outs. And up next for Los Angeles, Andy Pages.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
And first offering is fouled off.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
On the ground, Wagner. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. We're at the top of the 8th, and the batter will be the shortstop.
Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 48.
The shortstop takes the ball. Grotterol is what you're looking for in a good reliever. The ball stays in the ballpark. It's so hard to square him up. Next offering is downstairs.
Yeah, he stays out of the middle and pitches either at the bottom, at the top, on the edges. And because of that, if you do get it in the air, it's usually just a high fly ball. And when it's down in the zone, it's on the ground.
He's so consistent that the manager basically can look at it like he's got 3 outs sitting in his pocket. That shortens the game. That one misses. So a leadoff walk. Man at first, nobody out. And now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. And that is out of play.
When he takes the mound, you feel like, hey, this inning is wrapped or this ball game is over. He's just that good. And you can see it in opposing hitters as well.
Towards first, Freeman. The throw to second. On to first, double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around. They know when he comes in, pretty much forget about it. Kind of reminds me of Mariano Rivera.
Going to count 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. Here in game 1 of the NLDS. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3. So they turn to the lefty in this spot. Josh Hader. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. 1 for 3.
Josh Hader.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Bullpen action for the Padres. Adrian Morejon up and loosening in the pen. Late on that fastball.
Top of the order speedster. You'd really like to see him work his way on. He can get around the bases in a hurry, but a little too aggressive, maybe a little anxious.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Foul ball there. And he hits a ground ball right side, and that's just foul. One down, base is empty. Set down on strikes. That was pretty nasty.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Fires across the diamond, and Freeman is retired. Back here at Chavez Ravine. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's Ramon Laureano. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Tyler Soderstrom digs in now and immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
He's locked in at the plate and he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Next offering is outside.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
And there's 2 down. And now here is Jake Cronenworth. Just missed. Laureano leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Pajes under it, and he makes the catch. And that is that. And here's the closer to try and finish off game 1. Adrian Morejon.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
And a foul ball. Next pitch misses way outside. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And that one is in the dirt. 2-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door. Cancel any hope that that opponent has in.
There's a swing and a drive. And it hits the fence. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Tying run at the plate.
That's the ball.
Squirts away a little bit. To third. Tag. Got him.
Well, you want to see guys aggressive out there on the base paths, but you also want to see them smart as well in making their decisions. And right there, couldn't really tell how far.
Rip towards third. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Padres take game 1 on the road.
Winning never gets old, but it's also important to come out and play with some level of a fear of failure. That's what brings out the best, knowing that.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show presents the National League Division Series. It's the San Diego Padres taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. And a lot riding on this one as these teams meet for game 2, Chris.
Yeah, this might be the game to actually decide the series, Boog. When it's 5 games Getting a 2-0 lead is a dominant position to be in, and I don't see this series getting to a 5th game if we have a repeat of Game 1's outcome in this one.
Yeah, the Crows start circling for a team that falls. All right, ready to go here. So digging in now for San Diego, Xander Bogaerts. Little chopper rolls foul. The shortstop takes the ball. Bogaerts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. Ground ball, left side, and that's a fair ball. Around first, digging for 2. Throws to second, not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Nice job keeping it fair as he turned on it down the line, and once it got through the infield, it was a double all the way.
In the air, right side. Trout sizing it up. Makes the catch. Runner tags at second. And he makes it up to third with 1 away.
Batting third, right fielder,
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. And that drops in for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
2 outs and a runner at third here in Game 2 of the NLDS. Got him, and that'll do it. No runs, 1 hit. Back here at Dodger Stadium. And towing the slab, Michael King. Going to be hard to top his last start, Siggy.
He was outstanding. Complete game shutout. He got some great support from his defense. He's got the swing and miss stuff. Everything working for him. We'll see if he's got it today.
Ohtani goes 6 feet 3 inches, hitting leadoff in today's game. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Up the middle, Iglesias. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
Got himself in great position and couldn't have played that one any better, but just stood no chance with that great speed running down the line.
Now here is Hae-Sung Kim. Swinging a foul out of play. And a foul ball.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
And 1 and 2.
Well, this team was shut out in the previous game, and I'm really interested to see what did they talk about in that hitters meeting that's going to translate into the game and help them get on that scoreboard.
That's a laser base hit. Ohtani around second, headed for third. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. In the air, left field, down the line. Makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. He'll score on the sac fly, and it's 1-0.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Tap foul at the plate. King went the distance the last time out, throwing a complete game. In the dirt, but kept close. On the ground, could be 2. On to Bogaerts. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. 1 run on 2 base hits. No errors and no one left. On to the second now from Dodger Stadium. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Padres nothing. We're in the second game of this division series. Now the third baseman, Eggy Rosario. Snell back to work. This park is absolutely electric for this game. Such a great postseason atmosphere.
Nothing like the drama you get in the postseason, Boog. Love being a part of these games.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Lifted in the air, right center field. Kim hauls it in, and there's one away.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
And now the DH, Tyler Soderstrom. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
And that's in the dirt. 1 out, base is empty. And that's in there at the knees. Next offering is down low. And there's a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one ripped right center field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. The throw to third. And he's got himself a triple.
Everything came
Batting
together
seventh,
for him.
first
Fastball
baseman,
pretty much
Ryan
middle,
O'Hearn.
and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Trout makes the catch. Runner tags for home. Throw is offline, and he scores. It's 1-1.
Well, we got ourselves a new ball game. Nice job right there at the plate. Sacrifice fly, and he gets in the tying run. He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on. Now to the bottom of the second. All tied. Bottom half of inning number 2, and now batting Mike Trout. Swing and a miss at a slider.
No ball. 1 strike.
Oh, look at the stop. And he'll be safe at first.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Swinging a foul straight back. 0-1. And that one is inside ball 1.
Larry Bullard making the calls behind the plate for us in this one. Pretty good strike zone. Well reviewed. by those we talked to around the league.
Yeah, he's an umpire. He doesn't get a lot of looks from players, maybe here and there once in a while, but he's appreciated back there. And a swing and a miss there.
Big-time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
That missed by a lot, and it's 2-2. Trout on at first, nobody out. Goes down looking. And up to the plate is Will Smith. First round pick out of Louisville in 2016. And that one in the air center field. Merrill under it. Makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 away.
Batting 8, shortstop.
Here's Mookie now. Hit on the ground to short. Bogarts. And that is the inning. So on to the 3rd inning. Stepping in for San Diego, Luis Campusano. That one's in there. 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Trout makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Right here's Xander Bogaerts now. Up the middle. Throw on to Freeman. Bogaerts retired. Jackson Merrill now at the plate. Swing and a foul straight back. Here comes the 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident.
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. Padres down in order. Still tied 1-1. As we go to the last of the 3rd. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pages. First pitch, and he just misses.
You know, these Dodgers definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
Now batting.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. Reached on an infield single his first time. Rips that one to right. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Here's the second baseman, Hesung Kim. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Line to left. Gets down, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boo. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
2 on, 1 out. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. Left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Now batting.
Muncy
third
digs in.
baseman, Max Muncy.
First and second, 2 down. Here in game 2 of the NLDS. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. Here's Ohtani flying around third. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends. Back here in L.A., now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. Tatis in his 7th season, 26 years old, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Sends it across to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Left fielder Ramon Laureano.
Laureano comes up to hit. Down on strikes his first time through. Fouled off down the right side. That misses. 1-1. All tied up. Top half of inning number 4. And down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Now, Eggy Rosario. First pitch misses.
1 ball, no strike.
And that's down and away.
2 balls. No strike.
Next offering is in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Betts makes the catch, inning over. 3 up, 3 down that time. On now to the bottom of the 4th. All tied 1-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Mike Trout. Close
No.
one, doesn't get the call. Ball one. And that skips into dirt. The pitch.
Ball. Okay.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Oh, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot. Of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
Hernandez in the box here, lets that one go for a ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Here's a 1-1. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. Right through there for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That one the other way. Takes it in for the out.
That's a big first out of the inning. He showed off his skills catching the line drive. but most importantly, he kept the runner out of scoring position. Things would look a little different if he didn't make that play.
Smith now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Man at first, one away. King checks the runner, and diving back is Trout. There's a strike.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. Grounded out his first time. Just missed.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Turns and fires to Betts. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Long run, tracks it down, and there are 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch. All on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Pages stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Fouled off. He was late. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Just missed.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Late swing, fouled off. Two. Got him! And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. The pitch timer expired before he started his. Wind up, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working. You know, these Padres just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group. And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand. And pretty much all game.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Drops in for a hit, couldn't run it down.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for base hit.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Inside, and it's 1-0. Late on that fastball. Soderstrom aboard here at first with nobody out. Oh, right to the backstop. And now a man into scoring position. The 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
And fouled off. Man at second. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Just misses with that one.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
2 outs, and that's a little bit high, and it's a ball and a strike. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Not close with that one, and it's 2-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 2 of the NLDS. Next offering upstairs. Back to the mound. He's got it. And that is the inning. Padres leave one. We're in the second game of this division series. Stepping in the long ball threat, Shohei Ohtani. King back to work. On the ground to short. Whips it across. And they get Ohtani for the out.
That's what a good sinker is designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Now the number 2 hitter, Hae-Sung Kim. He's 2 for 2. Cut on and lifted in the air. Laureano trying to get there. And that quickly 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Here is Freddie Freeman. High fly ball out towards left field. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double. And now it's Max Muncy, 1 for 2.
Well, this tends to happen more often in this park than others, and that short fence is just so inviting for hitters. You see it.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out. Back here at Chavez Ravine, top of the 6th inning. And the batter now, Xander Bogaerts. Fastball for a strike at 95. And that's in there at the knees.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
Missed with a changeup. Now 1-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Right side, hard hit. Takes it himself. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Merrill, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished. A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Both 2 in this one. He swings and fouls one off. Tatis waits. And that drops in for a strike. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Over to first. Padres go down 1-2. Bottom of the 6th. Stepping in, Mike Trout. Just missed. Activity in the bullpen. Josh Hader up and throwing. Suarez getting cranked up as well. And it's 1-1.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Tatis makes the grab, 1 down. Here's the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Foul ball, still 0-2. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Outside with a breaking ball. All tied up here in the bottom of the sixth. See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And
now pitching for
Will Smith to the plate.
Number 22, Mason Miller.
Hit weakly on the ground. And foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Up and in, and a count 1-2.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Off the mark there. Ball 2.
2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Back here at Dodger Stadium, we go to the top of the 7th. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Ramon Laureano. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
Next offering is fouled back.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
And the 3-1. Fastball for a strike.
3-2.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And he's up to 8 strikes. Strikeouts in this one. So up next, Eggy Rosario. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Got him swinging.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. If he's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone, sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
Next for the Padres, Tyler Soderstrom. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the late stages of game 2. And they'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do. Damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Handles, throws to first, and it's a 1-2-3. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. Pass. Now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
And delivers outside. Fouls one off. 2-2. One down, base is empty. Outside with a breaking ball. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Ohtani swings through it for strike one.
There was a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Swing and a miss. Blew it by him at 99.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best.
There's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Hesung Kim, the next to hit. And he swings through that one.
Okay, swing now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
And ball one. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. He makes the grab. That is the inning. Back here in L.A., ready to begin the eighth. So digging in now for San Diego, Ryan O'Hearn. The hard throwing righty out of Venezuela, Brustar Guerrero will take over.
Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 48.
And a strike.
Brustar Guerrero.
And he takes one right on the black. 0-2. Called out on strikes. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike three.
A big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound. No question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Strike three, got him swinging. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing beams.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. And that's the strikeout looking. And he strikes out the side here in the eighth.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
So Josh Hader gets the call to the mound.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Josh Hader.
Here's Freddie Freeman now.
For the Dodgers.
So now the hard-throwing left-hander Josh Hader on the hill. And when you look at the start of Hader's career, pretty incredible. Arguably one of the top beginnings to a career for any reliever in history. The 1-1. Swung on, popped up left side. Rosario in position, puts it away for the out.
Up next for the Dodgers, third baseman, Max.
Here's Max Muncy, 1 for 3.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Smoked on the ground a second. Iglesias fires over to first. They get the out on Muncy. Here's Mike Trout.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And that is out of play. All tied up here in game 2 of the NLDS. Right through there for a strike. Activity. In the bullpen for San Diego, Jeremiah Estrada getting ready to go. Good eye right there.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a two-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Good eye in that spot. Now one miss.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
Teoscar Hernandez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the ninth, and now the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Now pitching for the
Slice
Dodgers.
to right, and a quick out, number one.
Clearly ready to hit right there. First pitch of the inning hits a bullet, and it just is one of those bad luck ABs.
Tap foul to plate. Base is empty, one away here in the late stages of game two. Just off the inside edge.
That's a really good take.
Down on strikes, looking for the second straight plate appearance.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And the 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Has room, and he makes the catch. No runs, no hits. Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen, Robert Suarez.
Now pitching for San Diego, number 75, Robert Suarez.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. 0 for 3 in this one.
Yeah, one swing's a lot easier than getting 2 or 3 hits to win this ball game. You better believe he's going to be all in to hit the ball over the fence somewhere.
And that one fouled off. The 0-1. And that one fouled off. Got him. And they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Swing and a foul out of play. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Back there. Out of here. And that ends the game. Wow. He'll take a trot around the bases. And the Dodgers walk it off in game 2.
Well, in the postseason, there's so much excitement, so much energy, everyone hanging on every single pitch. To have a walk-off win under these circumstances, these people have gone crazy. What a nice win, but you got to turn the page quickly to come back for the next game.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show presents the first pitch moments away. Pitching in our game today, Nick Pivetta. What should we keep an eye on here?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
And a base hit up the middle.
He was all over that one. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Hesung Kim will hit next. And that's in there for strike one.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Pivetta. Tall righty, 32 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Pivetta keeping an eye on him. And he drops it down the third baseline. And a foul ball. To the right side, but it kicks foul. Righty delivers. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Ground ball right side, could be two. Glove flip to second, on to first. Ow, double play. Just got it there in time.
Really nice double play turn right there, and it all started with that sweet glove flip on the feed to second. You know, these middle infielders, they spend a lot of time honing that glove work, so it just becomes like second nature. I think you also have to have a really good glove that's broken in, that's not too large, so that you can have a feel for that baseball and be able to flip it like you're barehanded.
Ground ball up the middle. Third out. Dodgers go down quietly, and now the Friars will get their first chance. No score. You're watching the National League Division Series on the show. Back here in San Diego, and on the hill here today, Yoshinobu Yamamoto.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Xander Bogaerts leading things off and takes a strike. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. And first offering is fouled off. One out, bases empty. Fought off foul. Rips one to right. Trout hauls it in, 2 away. 2 outs, bases empty. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Foul ball. Tatis waits. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. 2 outs, bases empty. Chopper right side. And it gets by him. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Still manages a throw. The tag, and they get him. So a sloppy play there, but it ends the inning. Scoreless after 1. Third game of the division series. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Max Muncy. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. The drama always heightened in the postseason, and it leads to some really special moments. Swinging a foul back, that's out of play.
Well, one special postseason memory for me, Boog, was facing Pedro Martinez, game 5 of the ALDS in Oakland. And, man, hit a double off the wall. Great feeling for a guy who would eventually go into the Hall of Fame.
Pitch is in the dirt, and the count is 2-2. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Merrill makes the grab, 1 away. Here's Trout. That's to third. Throw to first in time.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Teoscar Hernandez, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Pitch in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike. No score here in the second. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. And that keeps the inning alive.
Batting 7, the catcher, Will.
The batter now will be Will Smith. That one fouled off. Smith matched a homer in his last game. Outside.
That's a ball.
And that is ball 1. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in game 3 of the NLDS. Next offering is in for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes right through there. Got him. That's out number 3. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. We go to the back here at Petco Park. Here's Ramon Laureano. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Well, when you come off a tough 1-run loss in the postseason, you'll be looking back at the opportunities that you missed in the previous game and make sure that you don't miss them in this one.
And that one ripped into right, and it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, and he's got a leadoff double.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And Laureano in scoring position. Cut on and miss, struck him out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Well, he really filled up the strike zone in that at bat until that final pitch. And as a hitter, you sense that they're coming after you, not dancing around the strike zone. They want to attack, and so you kind of get into swing mode, and you have to protect the plate. That's when you become really susceptible to something that makes you chase. And that's exactly what happened right there.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
First and third, 1 down.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many.
And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Ground ball right side. It squirts through. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Well done, drives in the run. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team to bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
There's the strike.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talked about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Pajes settles under it and makes the catch. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0. This is the National League Division Series on the show. And we're back. New inning getting started. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Tied him up inside with that one.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Next pitch is outside. Next offering is fouled back. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
Hopped up, Cronenworth. And there's one away. Here's the center fielder, Andy Pajes.
The center fielder, number 44, Andy Pajes.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Ball
That's
one
a
there.
ball.
The next offering misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Right through there for a strike. And down on strikes he goes. Now 2 away.
Up next to the
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. He's 1 for 1. Led off the game with a single. And a foul ball. Two outs. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Tatis makes the catch, and that'll do it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Up now, the Padre leadoff man, Xander Bogaerts. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Line drive, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches down an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
Bogaerts gets his lead at first, nobody out. Now a fly ball to right center. Pajes on his way over. He's got it. And there's one down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice the
Betts. Quick feed to second for 1. On to Freeman. Double play. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Game 3 moves on to the 4th. It's the Padres 1 and the Dodgers nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Ha-Seong Kim. Pivetta back to work. Pitch misses. And that's ball 1. Kim measures 5 feet 10 inches, 26 years old, and he's a native of South Korea. Line drive, and that's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And here's Freddie Freeman. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. Tying run is at first here in game 3 of the NLDS. There's a swing and a miss.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Freeman hits it in the air. One away.
The third baseman, number 13.
Here's Muncy to hit. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Check on the runner. Kim back on a dive. And a foul ball. Man at first, one away. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And the count even 1-1. Stays alive. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. The Padres leading by a run. Top half of inning number 4. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Off balance speed, there's one. And their second double play of the day will end the 4th. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Padres 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Back here in San Diego, bottom 4, stepping in for San Diego, Ramon Laureano. Not even close there. 1-0. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where guys hit the ball, but within the new shift rules? Swings and misses. And it's 1-1.
In an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then
oh, now this is blasted way back there, on its way, gone. He made him pay for that one. It's 2-0.
that's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Soderstrom at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
That or just going off of.
And meanwhile, this a fair ball down the left field line. Now he'll turn for second. The throw into second, and he's got it doubled.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Yamamoto ready to fire now. No outs. Runner on second. Down. That K is his third of the game.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Man at second. And that one upstairs. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That one is absolutely belted. Going, gone. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. It's 4-0.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Muncy sends it to first, and 2 away now.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Wagner in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And it's fouled away. 2 gone, base is empty, but 3 runs across. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Foul ball, still 0-2. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Brings it in for the 3rd out. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Third game of the division series. Here's Mike Trout. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
2.
And that's too high.
2 strikes.
This to 3rd. 1 away here in the 5th.
Now batting, left fielder Teoscar.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. 1 for 1 with a single so far. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. In the air, left field, down the line. Laureano hauls it in, and there's 2 away. And up to the plate is Will Smith. His first at bat was a strikeout. Swings through that one for strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. And he takes a strike.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Grounds 1 to short. Bogarts tosses to first, and they get the out. Back here at Petco Park, bottom of the inning. Here's Xander Bogarts. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
You know, these Padres, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident. That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. 0 for 2 in this one. Lifted in the air down the left side, and that'll fall for a base hit. And the Padres have a man aboard with 1 out.
Now batting.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. And first offering is fouled off. And that's outside.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Line drive, base hit. Headed for the plate. The throw in.
Picks himself up an RBI. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Now the DH for the Padres, Tyler Soderstrom. 1 for 2. And that's fouled off. And there's a ball. Runners are at the corners. 1 away. On the ground to second, might be 2. Out number 2, and another run comes in. So 2 down now, and here is Ryan O'Hearn. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Trout puts it away, and that is that. 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Dives, but it's foul.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Pitch misses there, and the count is 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Base is empty, 1 away here in game 3 of the NLDS. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Yeah, that's a tough pitch to stay on. You don't want to get beat inside, and as you see that pitch continue to run away from you, by the time it's in the catcher's mitt, you think it's a ball off the plate away.
Ripped on the ground to second. Cronenworth throws on to first. And the Dodgers are set. And we're back. Go.
3. You're out. You're out. That's ball 4. You're out. 3. You're out. 3. You're out.
Here's another look at the numbers from this shutout.